Hey there, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. Luke here, and we've got Alan back with myself, playing some more 40k Combat Patrol for you. He's bringing back his Orks for some Ork destruction for you Ork fans, all of the Wargs, or Wars. But I'm also going to be bringing Harlequins. We managed to get it's really nice painted Harlequin for Combat Patrol Force by our very own Zerius Painting Adam. You can go over and check out his channel. We've had videos there from him on here before. He paints some beautiful stuff, so the Harlequin's looking amazing, and as always, Al's Orks looking awesome. He's bringing his Pirate Orks today. But otherwise, really looking forward to playing this one today. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We're doing plenty of 40k Combat Patrol. Throw a like on the video and leave some comments down below and let us know what you think of the bat rep. And give us any tactics advice as well, maybe for the Harlequins and the Orks, who knows. Always like to try out some different things, but we're all about fun on this channel. Just trying out different models, different things. We're not a competitive channel. We just enjoy playing different models, different lists and things for your guys' viewing pleasure. But otherwise, I'll see you there, guys, and enjoy this one.
Alrighty then. So we've got the Harlequins 500 point list here for myself. It's a good 15 points or so under, though. I couldn't kind of max out anything else. I'm proxying a few different bits here, but everything looks more or less like it should be, so that's fine. We'll start off on the left here. I'm not taking this as the transport. It's going to be the heavy version to the Void Weaver instead of the Star Weaver, I think it is, or something. So basically it's not open topped, it's closed topped, and it's got two shuriken cannons and I'm going to take the prism cannon, the prismatic cannon, whichever one it is, so rather than the haywire cannon. So that's going to be the Void Weaver. Nothing else additional there needed to be noted. The two Harlequin player squads of 5 each. Essentially everything's going to have a Neuro Disruptor pistol and a Harlequin's Embrace. I've upgraded them, so it's quite an elite force for me compared to Els, so it's going to be interesting to see how we go. However, one of the models in each of those player squads has been upgraded to have a fusion pistol. The ones that are actually modelled with fusion pistols, there's one at the front left here and one at the front left in this squad, do actually have fusion pistols. Everything else is just Harlequin Embrace and Neuro Disruptor pistols, no matter what they're modelled with. So, but these are the only two models in the units that have the fusion pistols, so that's how I can tell them apart. Otherwise, as I say, everything else is what it is. We've got a Death Jester with his shuriken cannon sniper, as is, no other upgrades for him, looking awesome. We've got the Shadow Seer, who's going to be taking obviously two of the psychic powers. The two powers I'm choosing is Mirror of Minds and Shard of Light, so basically extra stuff I can cause mortal wounds with essentially, and obviously then I've just got Smite. And then she's also taking the Warlord trait where she adds 3 inches to her aura abilities, which she's got plenty of, and 3-inch range to her psychic abilities as well, so she's getting some nice extra range. And then she's taking a relic, the Shadow Stone. So I believe actually it's the relic that does that, the Shadow Stone, that adds the range to things. And then I think it's the Warlord trait that basically, it's the one where it's the player of the light, so every player unit of the same mask form as she is, which is everything, gets to re-roll charge rolls if they're within 6 inches of her, which is really nice as well. Then our mask form is going to be the Dreaming Shadow, which means that we get, whenever we fail morale with a unit, we only lose one model max, and that's it. We don't have to take any of the tests after we lose the first model. Then after that, any model that flees from a squad or dies on a 4-up, they can shoot a pistol or do a single melee attack before they die, which is really cool. It's very fluffy, it's only on a 4-up, it's not competitive at all. This list isn't competitive at all. It's just a fun list, looking for a fun game with the Harleys for the first time, and it's pretty much what I've got to take at the moment with them, so we're going to have some fun with it. Hopefully the Shadow Seer and the Death Jester can pick out some targets and dish out some nice damage. Okay, so the Ork list for El today, we're going Pirate Orks, yeah?
Yeah, it's Admiral Goldtooth. Basically, I'm filling out what was a freebooters kill team.
Nice.
And trying out freebooters in Combat Patrol. I don't think they'll be particularly competitive either, but it's just for fun. So I'll go through Admiral Goldtooth first. He does have the biggest boss, which is costing me 1 CP. That gives me +1 wounds and attacks and a 4-up invuln. He also has as his warlord trait killer reputation, re-rolling 1s to hit in the fight phase for friendly freebooters, and we're all freebooters. Instead, he's got the dead shiny shooter, and what that does is it converts his custom shooter from an assault 4 to an assault 12. And adds -1 AP.
Oh, that's going to be brutal against Harlequins.
So that should be fun. He's basically got a hand blunderbuss. With him, he's got some flash gits, including a captain with a git finder squig and chopper. Otherwise, they're just ordinary flash gits. Ork boys, these are, as you see, I'm actually throwing in 3 with shooters to give a little bit of range to the unit.
Okay.
And the other 6 are with choppers and sluggers, and the boss has a combi scorcher, and that's it.
Okay.
And then we got mega knobs. This one is the boss. Not that it matters a great deal. This one has a claw and big shooter.
A big shooter, yeah.
It's actually a scorcher on the model, but I couldn't afford to pay for the scorcher. And this one is twin kill saws again, and the killer can also big shooter and the kill saws.
Okay, so table setup is follows. A bit of Deathworld Forest terrain today, joined up to the Jungle Deathworld Forest mats from GW, which looks perfect, ready for this one. Other than that, we've got a couple of, I think they're the Webway archers, aren't they, from TT Combat, which is a nice mix. We're able to throw in some Asliani ruins and things in there as well. And the mission type we're playing today, it's the 3rd Combat Patrol Eternal War mission that we're going to get done today for Combat Patrol Encircle. Primary objectives are exactly the same. Score 1, score 5 points, hold 2 objectives, get another 5 points, hold more than your opponent, get another 5. Objectives are a bit of a weird one today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives spiraled out. Our deployment as follows. So the Harlequins, we're going to stick with sides because we're fairly symmetrical again today. And it's like a rectangle box, so you can see on there. My side, it'll be this rectangle here. On L's side, kind of at the back there. So thin deployment at the back in the corners, but should be interesting. Other than that, though, the specific secondary for this mission is called Encircle. If you have a score 3 victory points at the end of a round. If you have 1 unit from your army wholly within 6 inches of your own battlefield edge, and 1 unit wholly within 6 inches of your opponent's battlefield edge, doesn't have to be in their deployment, just within the edge. If you do, however, have the one that's on your opponent's side wholly within their deployment zone, you get +5 victory points, which is pretty cool. I took that secondary as one of mine. I also took Slay the Warlord, and I took the 3 and 4 for Table Quarter. Won again this mission. Engage on all fronts, that's the one I'm thinking of. And those are my 3 secondaries. Al has taken Raise the Banners High, which is an interesting one to take for this battle, just mixing it up a bit. Then he's also taken, I think, Attrition and also Slay the Warlord as well, I believe. Yeah. And that's pretty much, guys, it. And ready to go into the game. We'll do a roll-off for who has to deploy first, because we've already kind of chosen sides here. 5 for the Harlequins, and the Orkies get in a 1. So Al will have to deploy his unit first, followed by mine. We'll set up and get back to you ready for the initiative roll-off. And there we go, we're fully ready, deployed to go. On the Harlequin side here, we've got the Void Weaver down here for me on the left-hand side, getting ready to flank. We have 2 player squads, and then we have my Shadow Seer and Death Jester just down in behind there, getting protected by their players. Over here for Al, we've got the Killer Can, we've got the Ork Boys, we've got the Mega Knobs, you've got Gold Tooth himself on the other side of the cover there, and then his freebooters up at the back there in the top right hand corner. Flash Gits, that's the one, so I forget what they're called. Freebooters is the clan, isn't it? Okay, so that is deployment complete. We are ready to do a roll off for initiative. Oh, one for the Harlequins, not so good. and a 3 for the Orkies. So Al gets choice as to who goes first here. So Al's going to take the first turn, try and kill some Harlequins before they make their moves later on. Pushing forwards the Killer Can, making his way forwards. Killer Can has pushed forwards into the cover there, wholly within the cover, so even though he's a vehicle, he'll benefit from that. We basically said that there's a line been drawn with these 2 lots of trees for each one, so that if you're wholly within it and or behind it, etc., you block in line of sight and things like that. So Al's pushing around there as well, and to be able to get line of sight of my Harleys. Mega Knobs pushing forwards. Advancing with the Mega Knobs, they've made their move, but then extra movement.
2 of them don't even have any range, so I'll advance. Oh.
+6, nice. And the Mega Knobs, having advanced forwards there, are pushing right into the drift of things there. Orc Boys just making probably normal moves here, I guess, pushing forwards. And there we go, they've all finished moving forwards as well, ready to get some shooting, and they haven't advanced, they've just normal moved. Goldtooth has also got his movement. There he goes. So that is the movement complete for the Orkies. It's just going to be onto some shooty this turn, because I don't think there's going to be any charges per se. Okay, so 15 shots coming in from the flash kits, shooting at my players. 24x range, go for it on 5s, because you moved and you're heavy.
That's pretty poor.
2 6s for Daka Daka. Generate 2 more, but you missed those. So just wounding now. 2s to wound, because strength 6. Oh my god, that is 6 wounds. 6 4 pinned ones to make with this player squad. I'm not feeling good about this. That is really poor. I'm going to re-roll one of them for a command point to keep the squad alive. On a 4-up, and I make that. So that's 2 passes. Okay, and there's only 1 player remaining in that squad, and that's Harlequins for you. That is all those done now, I suppose, so it's just going to be on to whatever else you've got to shoot with here. Assault 3 with the big shooter into... So it's the Harlequins player squad here, this one's behind the ruin. So into the players, 3 shots, it's going to be on that, probably. 3s to wound this time with the big shooter, and wounding. 3 4-ups. And I make 2, that's more like it. And we got 6 shots from the shooters at the front here who didn't advance, so they're fine. Going for the player here, see if you can finish them off. And that's not so good.
No,
needing 5s probably. And then wounding, strength 5 again, I think.
Strength 4.
4, so 3's needed. Okay, 2 wounds though. We do with saving these here, need 4-ups though. We make them, that redeems the squad a bit.
4.
Assault 4 with the custom shooter then, from your Mega Knob. Same again, I guess, go for the player.
Yeah.
6s?
No.
Okay then, so doing your crazy pistol thing with 12 shots into the Death Jester, because he's now no longer covered by...
The dead shiny shooter.
Okay, so dead shiny shooter. It's just about in range of the Death Jester and the player, but you decide to go Death Jester. 12 shots, go for it. Needing 5s.
Yep.
Okay, not great. Only you got 3 hits. You got 3 hits. And then roll an additional dice for Daka Daka, which doesn't quite do it. So just 3 hits.
3 hits.
3s to wound, and you get 2 wounds. 2 4-up invulns for the Death Jester. Makes 1, fails 1, and he'll just take 1, so he goes down to 4 wounds remaining. Okay, so before we move on here, I forgot to do it when they actually died, but it doesn't really matter too much. The players that died here on 4-ups, they all get to shoot. They've all got neurodisruptive pistols at 12-inch range, and they can shoot the Mega Knobs who are in range. So on 4-ups with these 4 in this troop here, I got 4 4-ups, and that's why I need to remember that, because they're all going to get shoot neurodisruptive pistols before they died into the Mega Knobs. So then we've got 4 neurodisruptor pistols so far into the Mega Knobs. This is going to be on 3s. We get 3 hits, to be fair. No rerolls going on. Wounding on 4s. Strength 4, toughness 4 for the pistol. We got 2 wounds at -3 AP. That's 2 loads of 5-up saves, I believe. 2 5-up saves. You need to make these because D3 damage apiece. You make 1, fail 1. Okay, so 1's going to go through, no re-rolling, so D3 wounds, come on, could do with killing 1.
Oh, two wounds. And then over here I lost the player in this unit who will just carry on shooting at the Mega Knobs, I think. 4 up, he gets to shoot it. No. So that one doesn't get to. So that was definitely worth taking in the end, I think, because I nearly killed a Mega Knob through doing that, so not bad. Okay then, so going into morale phase for moi, I've got the only stuff needs to do. The players here, on a 4 or lower, I would pass, but I'm not risking it. I've only got 2 command points to spend, but I will. Going down to 0 to auto pass that player squad. He's still got a fusion pistol and Harlequin's embrace, so he's pretty important. I've got 4 players left in that squad. I only lost 1, which means that I can't fail that one because I've got leadership of 8, so they'll auto pass anyway. And other than that, so far at the very least, I haven't lost a unit for Al's attrition, so that is another reason to keep that guy alive as well. So, okay then. But other than that, I think that's the end of that round. Points for Al. Didn't decide to raise any flags in the end this round. Attrition doesn't matter yet anyway. That's at the end of the round, not the turn. And then the other one you took was Slay the Warlord, which obviously is nowhere near that yet. So. We'll go into Harlequins, and their turn 1, we'll work out what we want to do here. The Void Weaver, straight away in the movement phase for me. I go up 1 command point, by the way. And other than that, we're just going to get into movement. Void Weaver slides across into the tree cover, while staying within 3 of that objective for next round. I've got 2 Harlequin Troupes at the moment, 1 on his own. We've got the Shadows here. The Death Jester has also swiftly moved into cover, into the tree line there as well, so he'll... won't benefit from cover in any way, he's just kind of hiding. Right then, so movement complete. Otherwise, no advancing. I want to fire those lovely pistols this round. Shadows here, normal move, staying within 3 of his player troop. The player troop on this side, pushing up into cover. And the single player with the nice fusion pistol, pushing up there as well. So I've got my options open this round. But otherwise... we'll go into Psychic! Yes, first Psychic I've had in 9th edition. Okay, so the Shadows here with Mirror of Minds for the first power. I need a 7 here though, and I've got no buffs for the Shadows here. We'll target the Warlord, obviously. He's within 24. Actually, it's now up to 27 range because of my trait, or Shadow Stone. Getting a 3, it's nowhere near enough. Right, we're going to have to go down to 0, use command reroll. So we'll run out of command points already. Rerolling for 7. Yes, we get it on a 9. And Al already knows what Mirror of Minds does. So ouch. We keep rolling off, and if we draw or I win, he suffers a mortal wound, and we keep going until Al wins. Could win straight away, you just don't know with Mirror of Minds. But here we go. The Shadow Seer gets a 6. Oh. That's 1 mortal wound already.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, a 1. Oh, could have been so much worse. So, okay, so it takes a mortal wound though. Yeah, we've got to do it. We've got to go for this Warlord. So, second power on a 7, Shards of Light. D3 mortal wounds, -1 leadership. Needing a 7. Oh, bang on a 7. We get it. D3 mortal wounds to the Warlord for 1 mortal wound. Come on. Other than that, though, that is Psychic. Could have been way worse, to be honest. But 2 mortal wounds will do me for now. We go into shooting, because we've got plenty of shooting to come as well here. Okay then, the Shuriken Catapult from my my Death Jester. He's 24-inch range, he's going to shoot and can target characters even if they're in coherency with troop units. So I'm going to shoot into Gold Tooth. I'm going to use the more Shuriken version of the catapult. So it's going to be 3 shots, strength 6, 2s to hit, and we get 3 hits. 3 hits though, doesn't generate any extra because that's only against units with 6 or more models. So then wounding, strength 6, 3s to wound, we get 2 wounds, and then it's going to be no AP, so 2 4-up invuns I guess, is going to be your best thing, isn't it? And you fail both. It's only 1 damage each, but he has already taken 2.
I'm going to reroll 1.
Okay, so spend a command point, reroll 1.
No.
Fails, so he takes 2 more damage here. Ouch.
Okay.
So we'll start with the single player with her fusion pistol, shooting into these guys here, try and take them down. It's going to be 3 up, hitting, 2s to wound, not getting the wound, and nothing to re-roll with, so it's just going to be on to other shooting, I guess. We'll go with the shadows here. She's got the hallucinogen grenade launcher and also the neuro disruptor pistol. So we'll do the pistol first into the mega knobs. It's going to be on a 2, and then a 4 because strength 4, toughness 4. We get a wound, nice. That is minus 3 AP, 5 up save. Doesn't make it. And that is D3 damage, so it's just going to basically kill the one left on 1 wound anyway, and that's that. Then the hallucinogen and grenade launcher, their leadership 7, so I need to roll 2 dice for this, and on a 7 or higher, they take D3 mortal wounds, because you become hallucinogenized. I get a 7, perfect, and it is a 7 or higher. D3 mortal wounds. Oh, 1 again! What is with my D3s? Okay, so 1 takes a wound as well, down to 2. Then we've got the other player squad here. We'll do a fusion pistol. He's going to go into the walker. And then we'll do neuro disruptor pistols. We'll all just go into the mega knobs, I think. So fusion pistol into the killer can on a 3. Get the hit. Wounding here is going to be on strength 8, toughness 5, so it's still 3s. We get a 3. It's not in half range, but it's minus 4 AP.
Save is 3 up, so...
3 up, so on a 6 up you ignore it because you do have cover for +1 here because you're wholly within the tree line.
Nope.
No, does fail. D6 damage, unfortunately not half range, so not 2d6. 5, that's more like it. Oh, it's a dead killer can. Wait, no, a sec. We'll see if he explodes. D6, on a 6, he explodes, I believe. Maybe more. No, he's alright. So he's a wreck technically, but we remove him anyway. Down he goes. That's more like it.
Oh my.
Nicely done. And then we've got 3 disruptor pistols going into the bosses, the mega knobs. So that's going to be on 3s. We've got 2 hits. Wounding here on 4s again. Ah, 2 wounds. Minus 3 AP. 2 5 up saves. If you fail both of these, that other mega knob's dead there. Actually, I have this D3 each, actually, so maybe even 1 might do it. 5 ups for the mega knobs. Ooh, mixed both. Lucky bugger. Then we've just got the prism cannon from on the Void Weaver. It's going to be Salt D6, and it only moved, so no minuses. Into everything's going to go into this Orc Boy squad. D6 for 2. 3 ups to hit, though. Hits, wounding on 4, strength 4, toughness 4, so 1 wound. No save, so 1 goes down, 1 damage. Taken off there. Then we've got 6 shots from the 2 shuriken cannons. And on 6s it becomes minus 3 AP instead of no AP. 3s then 3s here from the shuriken cannons. That wasn't bad at all. 3s to wound. Oh, not so good. So only 2 go through and you get normal saves here as well on 6s.
Yeah.
No AP on those because I didn't get any 6s.
No.
2 do go down though.
Chopper boys.
Last 2 shooters on the front, and you want to keep your choppers due to them being combat now, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But other than that, hopefully it might force some morale, we'll see as well, we'll have to wait and see with that. But otherwise, we'll get into some charging, I think, here. Okay then, so what we'll do, we'll go with, I think we'll have to charge with this player, and the player is going to target the mega knobs here. So we'll do a charge, re-rolling. With the Shadow Seer in range, that is enough. We'll just get into the front. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go within an inch there and make sure that I'm within 3. I've set objective in case I survive next round. That'll do me nicely. And then we'll go with here the players on the left. The players are going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, and they're going to target the Orc Boy squad and the Warlord here. So you're going to spend a point here, Al, and you're going to go down to 1. The Warlord is definitely overwatching. Why not? He's got 12 shots on 6s. So 6s to hit here with 12 shots from the Warlord. You go for it. And you get, I see 3 6s, not bad. Oh, 4 6s. Nice. That's really good actually. Strength 4, so you need 3s now to wound with the 6s. There we go. 4s to hit with. Wound with. And you get, only 1 wound. 4 up in as well. Which you don't make though, so you do still take 1 down. That could have been worse though, to be honest. So we'll take 1 off the back there, and then I'll make sure I keep that separate so we know. I've got a charge roll, and I need to make it into both. This is important here. But I've got a re-roll because the Shadow Seer is within 9 of my players. We get a 5. I need an 8 here, but we do get to re-roll. Hey, 9, we get it. Shadowseer will also charge, but only targeting the Orc Boy Squad, who have already been charged, so they can't Overwatch, and you can't anyway, I guess. I can re-roll that, because I'm within 9 of myself. Oh no! That's shocking. Also, forgot about this to be fair, but when the Harlequin player died with the Nora Disruptor pistol, I would have got to shoot on a 4-up. I get a 6, so we definitely do. Need to remember these because they're a big deal. 3-up into the well, actually, you might as well go into the Mega Knobs here. In fact, Mega Knobs had already been charged, so I couldn't target them, so it'll be the Orc Boys. On a 3-up. Wounding Nora pistol on a 4. Wounds, that would be minus 3 AP. And that would be one definitely dead Orc Boy. And down goes one on the edge there, so that was definitely worth remembering. I need to remember these because they're a big deal with my nasty weapons of war. So it's going to be on to Shadowseer. I can't believe he failed that. Needed a 4. I rolled 2 3s with a reroll. Unbelievable. And he's probably the one I wanted to get in most so he doesn't get shot to bits next turn. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Onwards to combat though, because it's going to be everything of mine that charged to go first. Let's see if we can maybe even take out this Warlord as to get some revenge here. Okay then, so the unit of players that charged in here, we've got the guy with the fusion pistol. I forgot to say this at the beginning to be fair, because I forgot I had upgraded him with spare points. But the one with the ones that have the fusion pistols also have the Harlequin Embrace. Everything else has Harlequin's Caress. I get those two mixed up all the time. So Harlequin's Embrace is only strength 4, the others are strength 5. So we're going to do 4 attacks from the Harlequin's Embrace into the Warlord on 3s then 4s. Oh, 2 misses already. 4s. Oh my god! Man, okay. 4 attacks into the Warlord from one of the Caresses on 3s and 3s, because this is strength 5.
Oh dear.
Okay, need to re-roll, that's cocked. Oh my god, of course. So, 1 wound in one, a 4-up from the Caress. Didn't make it though. Taking it on the chin and going down to 2 wounds remaining. I've got 1 player left over here with a Caress. 4 attacks into the Orc Boys on 3s. Wounding, strength 5 on 3s. We do get 2 wounds into the Orc Boys, and that is 2 Orc Boys dead. Then we have this player here who also has an Embrace going into the bosses, so Mega Knobs. So this is going to be on 3s. Wounding on a 4. We get a wound. Single 5-up save for the Mega Knob. 1 damage. So he won't die.
No.
So he goes down to 1 wound remaining. 6 attacks from the Mega Knobs. They have twin buzzsaws, but ignore the twin buzzsaws basically because my Shadowseer has Agent of Bedlam and is within 9 inches. Extends by 3 because of the Shadow Stone. So it's going to be 3 attacks, unwieldy I think for buzzsaws.
Yeah.
Sorry, not 3 attacks. 3 attacks each. So 6 attacks on 4s, I want to say.
Yep.
Go for it. Okay. And as savage as mine, 2 hits, 2 to wound. Oh, 2 wounds. 2 4-up invuns, got no rerolls. We make them! Oh, the player lives! Okay, so we may not be killing stuff here, but we're we're surviving just about. The lone player with his fusion pistol lives. We've got the Orc Boys and the Warlord to go. Okay then, so going with the 4 Orc Boys into the players with their attacks. You're going to be -1 attack again for Agent of Bedlam. The only one she's not in range of is the Warlord, so he won't get it. So 9 attacks overall. Choppers don't give you the additional because of my Agent of Bedlam. 3s to hit probably. Go for it. And you get in, that's pretty good. Wounding will be on 3s as well. Go for it. Oh my life, that's good. Okay, that is 6 saves to make. 6 4-ups. And 1's left alive. Took off the 2 that were in engagement range with the Warlord, and therefore on 4-ups they'll get to shoot or make a single melee attack. Both get 4-ups. That's 2. 1 had the fusion pistol, so he will shoot first on a 3-up. A 2 to wound. Wounds. 4-up invun for the Warlord, and I've still got a Nora Disruptor pistol to go. Makes the invuln save, so on a 4 up needed that one because that was d6 damage. And it would have been half range as well. So then we got the Neurodisruptor Pistol on a 3. And a 4 to wound. Oh, doesn't quite wound. The Warlord is a lucky guy. Piling across with the Warlord now, and he'll get his attacks into the last player. So 4 attacks here, looking for 2s or 3s?
Weapon skill 2 up.
So 2s, rerolling 1s, because you're within 6 of yourself. I think you've got to do it with the Orc boys, or at least remembering it for the Warlord. Nice, hits anyway. 2s to wound as well, strength 8. And you're wounding with all 4, and I'm going to need to make a good save here. 4 4-ups. No, fail them on a 4-up. Yes! I tell you what, that's worked quite well, you know. We'll use the Neurodisruptor Pistol, it's going to be the best thing to use here before I die. 3 up, hits, wounding on a 4. No! Damn it! Wow, the pistols have not worked there, unfortunately. However, I was lucky enough to get the rolls anyway, so I'm not complaining too much. But he does die. Consolidating 3 inches there, and pushing around with everything. Okay, so a morale test's needed now at the end of that round.
So I'm looking for a 1.
1 for the Orc boys, because you always auto pass on a 1. Not enough command points to auto pass it. It's for the stratagem. You fail that because you lost 6 models this round. You're below half strength, so if you want to, you can use your ability on your Warlord to bang heads together, or you can take it. So instead of failing, you're going to bang some heads together.
Yeah.
D3 mortal wounds.
He's seeing the boys getting cowardly. He's going to pick 2 of them up, smash their heads together.
And you don't auto lose one now.
And I'm hoping that I roll a 1 or a 2.
We'll see. D3 mortal wounds. Oh
no!
3 die. Okay.
Sugar. Okay.
Okay, and off camera net just now, we did the same thing again, and you were under strength and you got rolled 2 1s and 2s, so you would have had the same result anyway. So there we go. Doesn't feel quite so bad, and you got to do it thematically instead and just bang some heads together. So there we go. I don't know how that knob's alive, but he's left there on his own. I don't know how my stupid Shadowseer's left in the open. We're going to have to wait and see what happens to her. Whatever happens to her now, as far as I'm concerned, is her own fault. Otherwise, it's going to be on to end of the round, and that was a long first round. How the hell has this happened?
Wow.
That's Harlequins down to a T, though, isn't it? We'll work out any points here for the end of the first round. Okay, so the end of that round, attrition for Al doesn't get it. I killed the killer cannon, Al killed a unit of players. So we're drawing on units killed, and therefore no points for Al there, no raising flag. And for the mission objective, I don't have anybody within 6 of Al's table edge, only my own. 4 table quarters, I hold this one, and I couldn't quite have somebody in that one, which sucks, man, so I didn't quite get that. So no points to anybody here at the end of that round, so it is just purely going to be going into battle round 2 and turn 2 for the Orcs. I'm not looking forward to this. Advancing the Flamer, the Scorcher, +3 for Al's movement phase. He's gone up a command point to 2, and he holds that objective down at the back there, which means that he gains 5 points from that. He doesn't hold more than me though, because I hold 2 currently. Advancing around the corner there to help yourself get on that objective pretty much. You should hopefully be in 3 there. And then the Warlords pushing forwards, as well as the flash kits around the corner there to make sure they've all got line of sight of the Shadowseer as well. It's not looking great here for the little Shadowseer, unfortunately. I'm hoping I can still pull stuff off this game. We'll wait and see. So 12 shots first of all, shooting from the Warlord with his shiny machine gun type weapon thing. Going into my Shadowseer, she's got no protection, she left herself out in the open on 5s. It's not too bad, I think you got 4 hits. So 4 hits so far. Daka Daka gives you 2 extra rolls for 5s. And you get 1 extra, nice. 3s to wound. And you get 3 wounds. 3 4-up invulns. And we only make 1. Combi Scorcher advanced, so just auto shoot your
the Scorcher part.
So auto hits, D6 though. 5 shots. And then you're looking at wounding. It's going to be on 3s. Okay, nice, so only the 2. Still good though against Harlequins, to be honest. 4 ups. Fails 1, passes 1, down to 2 wounds. So then, going with the flash kits into the Shadow Seer, trying to finish her off.
So the captain.
They all moved, so -1 to hit anyway for heavy weapons. But then the captain's got better
+1.
Yeah.
For the Git Finder Squig.
Okay.
So I'll do his first.
1 force. 2
2
hits. Wounding.
It's strength 6.
Yeah, it's perfect Harlequin guns. 2s. 2 4-ups. If she fails these, she's dead. And she passes both. 12 shots remaining now on 5s. Because they moved. Oh, that's a good roll. I can see some 5s. And you got some Daka in there as well. I guess 2 Daka. No, not getting those. So 5 hits. And then wounding, you need 2s. Okay, ooh, missing 2. Can she make these? She needs to make 2 of these 4-ups. Oh, she does. She's on a wound left. So you're going to try and charge the Warlord now into the Shadow Seer. I don't have any command points, so go for it. And a 4 will do it. Taking the mick out of my Shadow Seer, who couldn't roll a 4 with a reroll.
Okay.
So that's it for charges. And it's going to be you first, Elle, since you charged there. And then over here it will be my player next, because I get to choose first in your turn. So going for your attacks, you didn't get to use the Squig last time, but you will now, you might as well. So it's -1 attack from the Bedlam. So Squig only gets 1 attack here on a 4, I think. Okay, so then re-rolling 1s to hit as well. And you get a hit on a 2. Wounding here on 3s, no re-rolls, but you do get a wound. This could kill me anyway. 4-up, and it does. Down I go. 4-up, I get to attack you though before I die. I do! So we're going to do a single attack before we die with the Mist Stave, which we haven't gotten to use yet because I rolled a 4-up. With my mask form. So on a 2 we hit, or just about hit. Wounding on a 3, strength 5 with the Mist Stave. Come on, we need this. Don't get it, so we didn't do anything with that again, unfortunately. Okay then, so my Embrace gets to go first here, the player, into the Meganobs. So we'll go on 3s. That's better hitting than we've done so far in combat. So wounding, we'll go with 4s because I've got an Embrace. 2 wounds, and it's -3 AP, so you're looking at a 5-up save for the Meganobs.
2 of them, did you say?
Yeah. Only 1 damage each. 5-ups.
No.
Ooh, it fails both, but yeah, 1 dies, 1 takes a wound. Okay, we finally take out one of the Meganobs again, and 1 goes down to 1 wound, and then for Elle it's just Buzzsaw, who doesn't get -2 his attacks this time because the Mist Stave is now dead. Sorry, the Shadow Seer is now down, so no minuses to the attacks. 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s with the Buzzsaw because you're unwieldy. Go for it. And re-roll that 1, which gets you another hit, nice. Wounding on a 2-up. Nice, 3 wounds. 3 4-ups, can she do it again? Oh, it was close.
Really?
Not going to re-roll. So it's just going to be 4-up, I get to attack you before I die. Oh, we keep getting them though. They're just not doing anything when I get them. Fusion Pistol's going to be the best bet, so on a 3. Missed anyway. Consolidating them both 3 inches, up to 3 inches towards the closest enemy, which is actually the Death Jester. So on they move. And that is the end of that turn for the Orks. It's turn 2 for Harlequins. This game has been mad, and I can still see tons of Orks dying here as well, because I've got plenty of firepower. So we'll go into, I think it's going to be into Harlequins turn 2. No points so far. I do, however, get 5 points for holding that objective there with my Voidweaver. Right, coming into then the movement phase for me, everything's going to stay put. Shooting, Voidweaver will go first. I'm going to shoot everything into the Warlord, he needs to die. I'm going to go with the medium shot from the Prism Cannon. So it's going to be D3, Assault D3, so 2 shots. This is going to be 3s to hit. Hits, wounding here on a 3. It's 1 wound. Do I do the second one? I think we're going to have to spend the command point and re-roll that for a 3. Yes, worth it. That's 2 4-up invuns for Elle, and D3 damage each. 4-up invuns. Fails 1, makes 1.
I'll re-roll the 1.
Yeah. Re-rolling 1 for a command point. Needs 4-up. Oh,
no!
Fails.
D3 though, and my D3s have not been good this game. I need 2 wounds. There we go. Thank God, the Warlord goes down. It's a shame actually that I targeted him with everything because the Shuriken cannons can't shoot other stuff now. Okay, the Shuriken cannon from the Death Jester is going to shoot into the Mega Brute, Mega Knob, singular. 3 shots. I'm going to use the 3-shot version for Shuriken. 6s to wound, -3 AP instead of no AP. So it's going to be 2s to hitting. Wounding on, it's going to be strength 6, so 3s to wound. Only 1, and I don't think I can kill him now either. It's not a 6 either, so you just get a normal save, I think. Normal save as well, needing a 2-up, so you're all good. Charging with the Death Jester into the Scorcher. Does he want to Overwatch for a command point?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So D6 shots then with the Flamer. I'm charging into defensible cover, so Al's chosen to add 1 to his hits in the fight phase as opposed to Overwatch here because he's got his... You're going to do the shooter first, I guess?
Yeah, the shooter's rubbish anyway, so we'll see. I'm going to need 6s.
I got 1. Wounding is going to be on a 3.
Strength 4.
Gets a wound. Still a 4 pinned one. Gets it.
Gets it.
D6 on the Scorcher.
Scorcher.
Did well last time. He's done okay. 3 shots. Wounding on 3s, I think. Oh, all 3 wounds. 4 pinned ones, could do with making some of these. And we make 2. That's what we want. 1 wound, and he's already taken 1 this battle, so he goes down to 3 remaining. There he goes. 2d6 charge. No rerolls though. Well, that's more like it. Into combat, and I'll get to attack first after charging. 4 attacks with the Death Jester, no special melee weapon, he's just smacking you with the butt of his cannon. So only 2s to hit, but 5s to wound, because I'm only strength 3. 4 hits, however wounding, I'm going to need 5s here. I get 1 5-up, which could be enough, but then again I think you've only got 1 wound.
6 up.
And he takes it, so he's down to a wound remaining. That's not what I expected. 4 attacks for the knob with the chopper. Go for it.
3 ups.
Yep. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. So he's on 3 wounds, so I can't die. However, I got 4 ups. And a pass 1, fail 1, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining. Okay, so going into battle round 3, Al goes up to 30 points, victory points to my 11 at the moment, but I haven't had my turn 3 yet. So I've got to look to basically table Al now with this Void Weaver. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But turn 3 for the Orks, you've got to think about what you're doing here now. So moving back that Orc boy there, falling back to get within 3 of the objective, and then freeze up the shooter there at the back to flash gates to do something.
Move ready for a charge.
Moving ready for a charge, so you got literally like a 2-inch charge then. Well, here we go. Right then, so aside from the falling back and moving around here, that squad's going to stay put. The one at the front is the only one within 24-inch range of the Void Weaver. He's going to be -2 to hit, so he's on 6s. -1 to hit, my apologies, because he's not moved this round. So it's 5s for him. Go for it, see what we can get. No hits, that made a difference. So the Sergeant model is going to go into my Death Jester first, because he hits on 3s instead of 4s with the Git Finder Squig.
Oh my
terrible.
goodness.
And then you got 2 other models to go into the Death Jester as well here on 4s. 6 more shots on 4s now into the Death Jester.
I really need to hit
You
some of
do.
these. Come on, baby.
Ooh,
Oh,
man,
shoot.
this is leveling up massively. Wounding is going to be on a 2 though, because these guns seem to be perfect for killing Harlequins. On 2, so you get 2 wounds. I need to pass both of these for him to live, and I got no command points to re-roll. I need 1 4-up to live. I get 1 on a 6, so he's alive for now on 1 wound.
You can do gun crazy show-offs.
So we haven't remembered this most of the game, so on a 6 the unit can shoot again.
Gun crazy show-offs after this unit is shot in the shooting phase. Roll a d6 on a 6. All models must immediately shoot at the nearest target.
On a 6? Doesn't
No.
get it. So Not as good as if it were per model, I don't think, but you never know. If you get a 6, it's pretty brutal, I guess. However, the Death Jester lives, you're going to have to charge him. So it'll be on to charge phase, I suppose. I think that's all you're shooting. Okay, so charging the Death Jester. Do you want to go with the brute first? He should be getting in anyway. There we go. Shall I push him in?
Yeah.
Stay on the objective as well. And then you've got... they're going to try and charge, because if he flunks his hit rolls and whatnot, and I've got 4 up in buns no matter what, so it's probably worth it. I'm being charged and I'm in a defensive position, so I will +1 to my hit rolls in combat if I survive. They're going to charge in, go for it. Oh, and there we go, so re-rolling, needing it, and you get an 8. There we go, all charging forwards, with -2 to the charge though, because they're going into the dense cover, so they're pushing forwards and then they'll have their pile in later. See what the Mega Knob can do though after his charge with his attacks first. 4 attacks on 4s.
So hitting on 4s. Oh, poor.
Ooh, only 1 hit. Okay, so wounding is going to be on a 2 though. Okay, might do it here anyway. 4 up. He saves it, and that's exactly why I said needed to charge them guys in.
Yeah.
I figured he might do that. Okay then, so attacking with the flash kits now. They all piled in. To the Death Jester, and they'll all get attacks. 4 for the captain, otherwise the rest are on 3 each. On 3s to hit. No re-rolling because the warlord's dead. Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, not bad. And then you got a wound here on 3s. Ooh, interesting. So you've got... still got 5 wounds though, he will die. 5 4 pin buns. No, he's the dead man. On a 4 up he gets the melee attack. No, gets a 3. Consolidating, 3 inches as well, pushing forwards with everything. Might as well. Okay then, so all consolidated forward, no extra points at the end of that turn. So we'll do turn 3 for the Harlequins, we'll see what the Void Weaver can do. If he can't take out a decent bit, then we'll call it. But he's still got a lot of firepower, so I'll go into my turn. I also go up to 16 victory points because I hold an objective still, to be fair. And then other than that, we'll just see what the Void Weaver can do after some movement. Right, so time for shooting. I'm going to stay there because I'm within 24 of everything I need to shoot at anyway. We're going to target cannon is going to go at the fire prism cannon is going to go at the single brutes. The Mega Knob, sorry, and then the Shuriken cannons are all going to go into that knob on the far side because I want him dead as well. So if I can kill 2 units, that's more than you've killed in the last round, so I will stop your attrition as well. So we'll see if we can take out the singular knob. So 6 shots with 2 Shuriken cannons on 3s. 2 misses. Wounding though on 3s. 1 miss, but 2 wounds, no 6s, so that's a 5 up save because you've got cover. You're within 3 of the line of cover. No, he's dead. Did the job. Down he goes. And then we're going to go with the fire prism cannon. I'm going to use the lance version, which we haven't used yet, which is a singular shot. Strength 8, so wound on 2s, but we need to hit on a 3. Command point to 0. Re-rolling. There.
Oh!
And that's pretty much what it came down to, I think, there. We'll see if anything else needs doing here. Going into turn 4, end of that turn, nothing else to be done. Brute lived. But yeah, that's that. Wanted to see if a Void Weaver could survive that, to be honest, but it wasn't to be in the end. I think I said halfway through the game, it felt like for me, as soon as that Shadow Seer failed his charge, I felt like that was a turning tide for me. Because him getting shot to bits he was going to die. So, failing a 3-inch charge with a reroll Shadow Seer, it's your fault, I blame you entirely. Because I mean, it's a lot of points really to be able to go after only 1 round of Psychic, to be honest. If I could have, even for another round, if I'd have kept him in there, he would have absolutely obliterated stuff, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be.
Pretty close. Really.
Yeah, it was fairly tight in the end.
Right
Obviously, the flash kits were they're
bloody expensive, and they actually seem to be pretty decent for what they cost.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just going to point out now, because I'm going to know people are going to comment about this. We don't. Al doesn't often use the flash kits and stuff. I think we forgot some rules for them along the way a few times. Like the 6s when you'd finish shooting, you'd only do once.
Most of the time, I only penalise myself. So
yeah, I know. I thought I'd
feel
mention.
guilty.
And then I think we forgot that they also have 2 damage apiece. I think the Shadows here would have died earlier than what she did as well. So they are really nice. They're even better than what we were taking them for this game, really. So very nicely done for the Orks. A good win for them. Yeah, you did win with them last time as well against Necrons. I was having a chat with Al actually, and we were saying how on the new Combat Patrol size board, so when you go down in points level, you go to this size board. I think Orks are quite good because they have less movement to get into combat and such, which is good. So yeah, pretty good for them. Let us know what you think about in the comments, guys. Give us some tips and things. Obviously, like I say, we play so many different factions each week, so if we've forgotten any rules, then you can point them out, but I'm pretty sure we've mentioned them anyway.
This is like my 3rd ever game of full 40k,
yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, yeah, that's that, guys, I guess. But otherwise, throw a like on the video. Please do subscribe if you're new to the channel. There'll be plenty more 40k to come, I'm sure. We've had a full week of 40k, so you can check out all the other games we've covered as well. We've got plenty of other factions coming onto the channel. So we will look forward to doing that. And thanks again to Adam from Zeri's Painting. I'll quickly shout out him for these beautiful Harlequin models. You can always go and check out his channel and check out his showcases.
That Void.
Yeah, the Void Weaver's gorgeous. Yeah,
amazing.
Couldn't pull off Harlequin paint jobs like that myself.
Yeah,
so
hats off
to Ad. But otherwise, guys, we'll see you next time, and happy skirmishing.
Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here, right on our channel. Everything Skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.